It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for WildCard weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing on their first play. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Ready.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. This is a heater going. Brought in inside the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10. They're on the 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Check. Ready.
First game on the ground to Jameer Gibbs. That's some decent running. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. 70.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Setting up the running back screen. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. That is good for Detroit first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Is Andre Cisco will hold him down there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the sack sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Ready,
Third and just 2 to go.
get it. 6, ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pass is brought in by Laporta. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down, Detroit.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready. Ready, ready.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
Okay, break.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Cooking my team.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Go. Mustang 19. Cowboy 80.
Looking out of the gun. Sanders. He's going deep. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Ready, set.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Milton. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down from the 42. Again, it's Gibbs. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Cut 19. Let's go. Ready?
Play fake. It's Milton. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught by the open man. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready?
Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
Let's go now.
And bring the tight end left.
Lions.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready up.
Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5.
Get it. 60 boxes. 60 boxes. Ready.
He takes off with it. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
This is third and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
60 boxes. 6. Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on third and goal. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. The kick by Roddy's good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Like blocking, 18.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the ready.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 3rd and short.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Come on, come on.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's cut along the left sideline. He takes it down to the 33. They get 23 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terry Arnold has it. And the Lions are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk, Hawk. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. He completes it in traffic. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
50 Come
3rd down from the gun. That's Laporta again. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Lions 1st down.
And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Viking 18, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Now Milton to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
On the jump.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Come on, 18, run, 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Let's go. Viking 18. Warriors 70.
They're going to try to throw for it. He's still going at the 30. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Broncos quick.
Coming right is Gibbs. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. The rookie from Florida in on that stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
They send a man in motion.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Has it at the 2. And he gets in for the score. The 2-point conversion successful. That doubles their lead to 4.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60, Cup 19, Cup 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Breaks across midfield. Hits the opposing territory. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 29-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He's got a man left. The ball is loose. And out of bounds inside the 5. Ooh, the sideline saves him there. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be the best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivers.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
60 Eagles. Get it. Dragon. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
19 tight. Not ready.
Throwing here just before halftime. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead on the final play of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. As they set the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
The give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also proves the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
7 targets, 7. Here we go, set. 60 boxes, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions.
There he is on 3rd and short. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Check smash.
Milton out of the pistol here. Buying some time left. Finds him on the crossing route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking 18. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Play fake. It's Milton. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready, ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60.
The motion a receiver left.
Ready.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Catch made. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route. Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Okay,
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Seahawks 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Bronco 80.
Going again here, Sanders. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Lions take over as here goes his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
Panthers, Bronco 80. Ready?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
70, Warriors, 70.
Milton back to throw. Taking a shot deep here. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Right there to tack on the point after. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
Seahawks 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ready.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Here we go. Shot. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Buffalo 18. 18. Pioneer. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throw left side. Complete. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. On the move. Hit it right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Go.
to throw. Here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. Traffic.
They'll work against the blitz. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And it sets up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. There's also the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
On first down, here's Sanders. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Buying some time right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Second and 17 at the 22-yard line.
60 Maverick.
Here's Sanders now. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes. Third and long. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Street.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Justin Reed has the INT. He has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize the defense and give them that swag when the defense is stoppable.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Ready, go.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
19 Lions. 18 Cardinals.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Big game continuing for Laporta. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This is our last play of the quarter.
Say, hurt. 19 Tiger, 19 hurt.
And send him over right. Third down run by Gibbs. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
Okay, ready?
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
18 Rattlers. Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolf. Warrior 70. Ready.
They're going to throw for it on 4. It's on target to Williams. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. What a play on fourth down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. Soft lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set to go now from the 35.
Six the Eagles. Panther 11.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Firing one deep for the end zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Here's that Lions offense lining up to try for 2 once again.
Panther 60. Check smash. Rig alert. Let's go.
Complete at the 2. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. It's his running back. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Looking quickly, trying to get set. To the air on 1st down. Sanders forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Ready?
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Got to his right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Sanders now on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Fix the Eagle, fix the Eagle.
Milton out of the pistol here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Dragon, Viking, 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Milton now on third down. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a fourth down decision to make. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
The lead looks safe, but the Pennels staying down. They're going for this.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They're going to try to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker, and he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down and a drive a lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Now Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Buffalo 18. Red.
Play fake. It's Milton. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back of his own lead. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
39. Seahawks 20.
got to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw didn't work out the way his earlier targets had.
It kind of felt like you could see that from the booth. This defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball.
Yeah.
A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
Throw here, 3rd down. Caught, nice gain left side. He will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
19 right.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. He put everything he had into this one. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Dude, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Ready, set.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Going again here, Sanders. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
2-point attempt coming. Sanders getting his offense set. They're throwing it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. The Lions there to recover. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Street!
It's Gibbs on the carry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Check smash! Check smash! Mustang 19! Panther 11! Panther 11! Ready?
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Put the body on the line for his team. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
On the jump. 19, 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Scoop.
Throwing now, Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cowboys, 19 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Riggs. Trap 60.
3rd and long for him here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Seahawks have some new life in the 4th.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Okay,
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
Sanders going to look to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. On 1st down, here's Sanders. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it for you.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. As he nabs another touchdown, Brock. I got to ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too?
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Come on. Hey! Move it, 19. Go.
Running this one left. He would not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game. He just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Right on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
Seahawks 36.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
At the 45-yard line.
Lays out left side and gets it. Gotta set this up quick.
65 count.
First and 10. At the
Before the
31
snap, some
yard
early
line.
movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Okay, ready?
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5. Now Sanders. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Lions take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line.